Tonight, a new accusation against Jason Gesser, earning him a home assignment.
And the suspicious fire at campus fraternity.
And Democratic candidate for Congress Lisa Brown holds a town hall on campus. Murrow News 8 starts now.
From Studio B on the campus of Washington State University, this is Pullman's only nightly newscast. This is Murrow News 8.
Good evening, I'm Abby Tudor.
And I'm Ajane Taylor. Welcome to Murrow News 8. Jason Gesser making headlines again this week. Today, the university announced the Office of Equal Opportunity received a complaint from a former WSU athlete and nanny to the family, Alyssa Boudreau, who went by Alyssa Wold at the time, alleging sexual misconduct against Gesser. In response, WSU placed Gesser on home assignment. She claims Gesser tried to force himself on her in her apartment after a fundraising event. The statement cites WSU President Kirk Scholes and Director of Athletics Pat Chun. It also marks the first instance of an individual coming forward to file an official complaint following the initial report from the Daily Evergreen last week. The university says Gesser will remain on home assignment through the pending investigation.
Police arrested a 19-year-old Scott DePaulo of Cheney earlier today on probable cause for the arson at the Theta Chi fraternity over the weekend. Several suspicious fires began early Sunday morning on the exits to the house and burned down a deck in the backyard. Pullman police investigating the incident say that a car also sustained fire damage along with other nearby properties. The charges include first-degree arson, a felony, 2 additional counts for setting fire.
And I am very confident that by the end of the day we'll have a solution to this one way or another.
The charges include first-degree arson, a felony, 2 additional counts for setting fire to a dumpster and a car, and a count of vehicle prowling. After an increase in criminal activity on Greek Row, College Hill officer Shane Emerson emailed fraternity leadership recommending an increase in security procedures. Brady Frederick visited Greek Row to see how students are responding.
With students returning to campus also comes an increase in crime. On September 4th, College Hill officer Shane Emerson sent an email to fraternity leadership informing them of a spike in trespassing, property damage, and violent incidents.
We actually had somebody come in who wasn't a member of the house or even affiliated with the house, and it got to the point where they were trying to start a fight with one of our members, and luckily we were able to resolve it peacefully.
Both the Interfraternity Council and Pullman Police Department recommend the use of multiple sober monitors managing events, as well as facilitating only one entrance to manage guests. But the recommendations don't stop there.
Always contact the Pullman and WSU police just in case there's an individual on your property that you don't want there anymore. In addition to that, always have guest lists, card swiping, and even third-party securities are just a couple of ways that we do recommend to mitigate risk.
Students who implement these policies generally improve risk management.
We used to see more incidents last year, but we've emphasized to these policies this year, and now we're better prepared for what can happen.
The Pullman Police Department and the WSU Interfraternity Council give students the tools and advice to be safe. They hold the responsibility to use these procedures to protect themselves, their organizations, and their community. Brady Frederick, Murrow News 8.
A national service became local after a company took it upon themselves to be a stranger's guardian angel. Jennifer Power tells us more about the program.
Thanks, Abby. This program has roots in multiple places, Tampa, Florida to London, England, and now College Cabs has brought it to Pullman.
People almost always need a ride home after a night at the bar, especially in a college town.
If they're out having fun and also they feel uncomfortable, it's just another way to get help.
College Cabs created a cocktail code for people in need and distributed posters to local bars. The posters list services available and a way to discreetly let the bartender know they need help. They call the program the Guardian Angel Service. The Guardian Angel Service started out in large cities, but College Cabs saw a need for it here.
I think that the Guardian Angel program is an awesome opportunity for people who are at the bar and may have one too many to drink to have a safe ride home.
The Guardian Angel service will prioritize emergency calls and costs the regular rate. They want to ensure people can get where they need to go quickly.
This is a big issue, women staying safe. So when College Cabs came to us and asked if we would participate in their program, it was a no-brainer. Yeah.
The program specifies it services people in emergency situations only, and abusers will be blacklisted from using the program. College Cab says the program keeps their neighbors safe.
College Cabs drivers come from a variety of backgrounds, including active National Guard members and parents. They say they want to keep their home as safe as possible. And back to you guys.
Thanks, Jennifer. That's a really good idea for campus, I think.
You know, it really is.
When we return, the Cougar football team continues their winning ways.
But a mishandling of Tyler Helinski's tribute has some fans upset. Don't go anywhere.
Thank you. You got a king?
Go fish.
The smallest moments can have the biggest impact on a child's life. Take time to be a dad today.
Can you help me with this? My new dad teaches me all kinds of stuff.
Sure.
He helps me with homework.
That would be 3.6795.
Thanks.
Yep.
He helps me with my decision making.
I wouldn't use this one. Ever.
And he's even teaching me how to drive.
And that's why cars have bumpers.
I'm learning so much.
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Thousands of kids in foster care will take you just as you are.
Washington State U.S. House of Representative District 5 Democratic candidate Lisa Brown just finished hosting a lecture here on campus. We head over to Patrick Gerardis live outside of Bryan Hall to recap what she shared with students. Patrick?
Thanks, Abby. You see, today, Democratic politician Lisa Brown came to Washington State University to highlight some of the changes that she hopes to make if elected to United States Congress as Washington's 5th congressional district representative. Now, as for that, excuse me, speaking at the Foley Institute, Brown Brown expressed hope that the changes she could bring to the United States Congress could come to fruition. She stressed that modern-day Congress is one of the least effective throughout the nation's history. She also emphasized the importance of taking action, citing the lack of balanced power in Congress, as well as Russian interference in the 2016 presidential election. Now, she went on to state that her opponent, Republican Kathy McMorris Rogers, would, along with the majority in the U.S. House, would continue to deny dreamers opportunities in this country and its politics. Reporting live outside of Bryan Hall, I'm Patrick Gerardis, Murrow News 8.
One WSU football fan took to Facebook to criticize the administration about the way the school chose to honor Tyler Helinski at WSU's first home football game. Nicole Rummel posted the letter she sent to several administrators and coaches on Facebook. She writes about her surprise during the game when the tribute failed to mention Tyler Helinski's name. Eastern Washington University football team took a moment to pay tribute to Tyler Helinski and his family, then sent out a tweet to showing their respect. The Helinski Hope Foundation thanked them for their tweet for honoring Tyler. WSU stayed perfect on Saturday with a 59-24 win over Eastern Washington. Quarterback Gardner Minshew continued his impressive start to the season with 470 yards passing and 2 touchdowns en route to winning Pac-12 Offensive Player of the Week. Travell Harris won Pac-12 Special Teams Player of the Week, and his 100-yard kickoff returned for a touchdown. James Williams rushed for 3 touchdowns and Max Borghi added another. The defense capitalized on mistakes, forcing 4 turnovers, and now gets set to open for Pac-12 play this Friday night at USC.
Well, if that doesn't make you feel good, Jennifer Power will join us with your 5-day forecast.
I'm hearing good news if you like mild temperatures and clouds. Back in a minute.
So, same time next week?
Well, of course. Put away a few bucks, feel like $1 million. For free tips to help you save, go to Feed the Pig.
Jennifer Power joins us in the Weather Center to tell us about this week's local and regional forecasts. Jennifer?
Thanks, Abby. So today we had a high of 66, and tonight we're expecting a low of 39 degrees. So we're finally transitioning into some of that fall weather. Things are getting a little bit colder. That goes for the rest of the state. Over here on the east side, we've got some pretty neutral temperatures, some high 60s, low 40s during the nighttime, and that's going to be the same thing for over in the middle of the state and on the west side. We're looking at very mild temperatures. Tomorrow, we're going to start the morning off at 65 degrees, and then in the afternoon, it's going to warm up to about 68 degrees, but we're not hitting the 70s quite yet, so you still might want to have a jacket. The low for the evening is going to be 55 degrees, which is a lot warmer than it will be tonight. For the 5-day forecast, on Wednesday, we're looking at 67, 63, 69. Again, those are kind of the higher temperatures. And then on Saturday, we're looking at some rain, so it's a good thing that all our sporting events are away.
Thanks, Jennifer. We'll be right back.
They said I couldn't dream. Called me a piece of trash and swore that's all I'd ever be. Said a bottle couldn't see the ocean. Give up. Go back to the dumpster. But I didn't listen. I made my way. And now, I am what I've always wanted to be.
Thank you for watching. And I mean, it's a good thing that it's going to rain this weekend and all the games are away, so we got an opportunity to get some stuff done this weekend.
Yeah, our football team gets to enjoy the sunny California while we'll be over here. It's not going to be too warm, but
I personally always like when it's raining. I feel like that's when I'm most productive.
You can really relax.
Yep. It is a relaxing feeling up here in Washington. We're used to the rain. We like it.
All right, join us every weeknight at 7 and 10 for Pullman's only nightly newscast.
Have a great night, and don't forget to follow Murrow News 8 on Facebook and Twitter.
Good night, Pullman.